Let's get straight into this one-of-a-kind 7-foot demigod. Now, before we get to this, let's go drive right into the attributes that make this build that much more unstoppable, regardless of who you playing, how good they are, what game mode, the role you playing, or whatever. You can literally do anything on the court possible that you want to do with a type of build like this, and it speaks for itself, and everything is proven in this video, right? So before we get to this, let's break down the attributes. How tall am I, my weight, my wingspan, what can I do on the court? Kobe, how is this build really that good? Why do you call this a demigod? Here's why. I'm 7'1", 238 pounds, and 7'3", right? Being 7 foot in the game, you can basically do anything. And if you're used to playing 2K, you know, the taller you are, the more stops you get, the better defense your defense can be. I can score on the post like a post scorer. Good, I got great close shot, great drive and dunk, great stand and dunk, and great post control. Any center, you got to be able to finish around the rim, especially if you got a mismatch. You know what I'm saying? It makes it way easier to score buckets. And scoring around the rim, that's the easiest thing to do. But what separates centers on this game is the ability to score and shoot mid-range. Not only mid-ranges, but threes, man. And not only threes, but post fades. And not only post fades, but being able to shoot limitless range threes. So there's so many different shooting variables in this game. If I'm already cutting to the basket, setting good screens, and rolling, you know that they can't guard the roll and pop at the same time. So your game is automatically opened up without even getting to the playmaking side of the whole game. Move over to the playmaking. I can dribble, pass, fake shoot, throw good passes, throw lobs to my teammates, and even ISO sometimes, and get my moves off and score on anybody in the paint or on the perimeter. So regardless of how you playing, whether I'm playing rec 5v5, threes at the park, you know what I'm saying, even if I'm playing a 1v1 court, everything is at your disposal to do it as many times as you want. As long as you know the player you guarding, you be like, okay, I'm playing a 6'6 guard, he ain't got no interior defense. You know exactly how to beat him. You're not going to be on the perimeter trying to dribble. You're going to get ripped, right? So play to the strengths. Whoever you playing, just play to their weakness, because this build can do it all. And even when you get to the defensive side, you may think interior defense is not enough, block is not enough. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You can put boost on it. And this build has many takeovers. This build has a takeover in every single category that, depending on how you want to play or who you're going up against or whatever the case may be, you'll be able to stop that player, that game plan, and every specific detail that you want to do. If I want to become a sharpshooter for one game, I'm putting on my takeover that lets me shoot, boost my mid-range and three. And then once I put boost on there, I'm really looking at about a 94 3 with a 99 mid-range for a 7-1 center. So however you want to play it. If I want to get better rim protection, I put on my block, interior defense, and things like that, right? Even buy boost. Boost helps a lot, bro. So if you got extra VC, you're not making a new build, buy you some boost, my dog. Just go ahead and do it, because it's going to help you out, right? And then we got the defensive rebound. You got to snag as a center. That's a necessity. And then look at our speed. 66 speed, 85 strength with an 80 vertical. The physicals are great. I'll be moving down court like a guard, man, especially if I get the ball in transition. So without further ado, let's get to this gameplay and show y'all how this build is unstoppable, how you can't guard it, and how to score on every matchup you get. And make sure you stay to the end of this video, because I will be showing not only my jump shot, not only all the jump shots in the game for centers, but all jump shots for every single type of build, whether you have a low 3-point rating and you shooting like Draymond Green, or if you got a Steph Curry build and you got a 99 3, man. Whatever your range is, your skill level, how long you've been playing, I got a jump shot for you, so make sure you stay tuned. Without further ado, let's get to it. The tools with it in 2K25. I gotta be honest, this is the first time I probably played Park, bro, in probably literally about 5 months. I literally play strictly theater and rec just because the games, you get games so much faster. But for this day, I'm like, bro, why not just hit the park for the one time and run it up? You know what I'm saying? So luckily we found it. The only time you can get games is if you got to go pull up on somebody's streak. You can't start your own on this game. Otherwise, nobody going to play you, right? So we already here at the tools. 2 7-foot centers. And you already know what type of, bro. We DeMarcus Cousins and AD in our prime, right? No, nothing going to stop us. If you're not picking up, boom! And that's just one example of the best jump shot in the game. Y'all see how fast the jump shot is. Y'all see how quick it is. Y'all see how smooth the release is, right? So the more shots I get up, y'all gonna understand that this jump shot is consistent. Not only in how I'm shooting it, but how it looks and how it feels, man. You know, the worst thing when you playing 2K is having a jump shot that's inconsistent, that feels different every time you shoot it. And so far, my boy Tone got swatted, but we gonna recover. We gonna bounce back. You ain't see that. You know what I'm saying? But having a good jumper that's reliable and quick is probably one of the best things. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want a jump shot that's too quick, but you want a jump shot that's at least fast enough for you to be able to do what you got to do, right? Y'all seen that speed boost I did right there, you know what I'm saying, off the inbound. I did pull up for a crazy mid-range shot. I wasn't trying to do that, but that's just how the game go. So even right there during that speed boost move, you see how fast I ran with the ball. So when I tell you that the speed with ball is enough, everything I got is enough, that's specifically the truth. Now you will need to do your Gatorade workouts. Y'all see I got 2 stamina boosts. Those help out a lot, right? If you somebody who don't use stamina boost, that's why after you do 3 dribble moves, you getting clamped up. You got, you know what I'm saying? You think you got Pat Bev guarding you, but you really got Kwame Brown. But he looked like he got the best defense in the league because you ain't got no stamina, right? So make sure you get the stamina, especially you want to be able to dribble on a 7-footer. You know, just because the moves are naturally slower, right? Another good pass from my big. Yeah, we missed that shot, but we're going to get it right back and shoot it again. Tempo was slightly fast, right? I want y'all to understand, when I shoot in this game, I shoot with rhythm shooting every time, right? I'm not shooting with the step back. Boom! I'm not shooting with the square button no more. I used to be a square shooter, but we got to tell bro, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? We right stick rhythm shooting is the way to go in this game, especially if you're a big man, right? As you can see, once you are able to shoot the 3 and they have to respect the 3, it opens up every single part of your game. Right now, every time I'm off ball, off the inbound, he got to come play up. And as a center, you know, slow footwork, not a good speed. And now you can really just cook how you want to. Now, I tried to do a little hard in Euro and got my stuff swatted, but you see for the most part, if I make that right pass, right, my teammate Tone open and he going to hit that shot, right? So, the term demigod is not, it's not a tale. It's not no tall tale. It's not a fable. You know what I'm saying? This is a real deal because at 7'1", there's nothing you can do to stop me, right? Even if I decided to shoot that right there, there's nothing that he can do. And then you got my man slipping for the paint. How you gonna stop it? You just can't do it, man. So it's an unstoppable combination when you put a 7-foot player that can do everything with another big body type of defender player who can also step out and shoot threes. One of the most important things on here, y'all, is being able to shoot the rock. But if you can shoot the rock, you're going to be well off on this game, right? Don't go overboard with your 3. Get in rebounds, snagging, get on offensive rebounds. He missed again. I grabbed another rebound and went up with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that dog in you, bro. You can't, look, to play on this build, you got to be a dog. So if you're a dog, you got to comment down below under this video. I can't have no pups playing on this build, making this build look bad, and you getting cooked at the rep. You know what I'm saying? We snagging rebounds, we cooking our defenders, we doing everything on the court. This is not a tall tale. This is just facts. Step back again. Boom! You can't sag off me, bro. You just cannot afford to sag off a player like this, man. And so I just wanted to bring out this quick gameplay today to show y'all, bro. When you playing on a build like this, it make 2K fun a little bit. I can't cap. And they started losing so bad, the guard gave up and quit. You know what I'm saying? The guard said, I had enough of this. We not going to win this game. Let's get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, demigod builds are still in 2K. Yes, they might not be the 6'9" player like 2K17 and stuff like that, but you can definitely make an unstoppable build if you choose to. Shout out to my dog Tone. We was on the tools going crazy. And make sure y'all check out the next stream. Now, without further ado, just because you stayed until the point of this video, let's get to the best jump shots. Not only the one I'm using, not only all the other ones for the best centers in the game, but the best ones of all time in 2K25. Let's get to it. Let me show y'all, man, just a few of the takeovers you can get with this build as well, man. I don't want to skip over anything. I want y'all to see everything that you can get with a player like this. I can get splash tower, right? Interior defense and 3-point shooter. Like I told you earlier, I can get straight up 3-point shooting, or I can go block, or I can go physicals, right? Or I can go offensive artist, mid-range 3-point and pass accuracy. Midi Maestro, 99 plus mid-range. Lost Art, Great Wall, 99 strength. So however you want to play and bring that to the game, you can do that, man. And it just makes it build way more fun and unstoppable. Then on top of boost, you're really a demigod because your physicals are higher than they should be for any build. And no build will be able to stop you if you maxing out all of your attributes on this game. But without further ado, let's get to the best jump shot that separates this build apart from every other center. Because centers I play against that rec, they could be purple cards, they could be veteran 4s, veteran 5s. They getting cooked regardless, right? So nothing really changes. I played against 99 interior, 99 stand and dunk centers. I mean, they all catch work. You know what I'm saying? They all get work. You are not exempt from catching work when you go up against this build. when you play, if you make this build and you create a jump shot, you gotta name it dog, because you gotta have that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you playing this build right here, and just because I gotta rename it because you gotta have that dog in you, bro. If you don't, you gonna be exposed. Oh, I need 4 characters. Oh well, we're not gonna change it today, but you get the point, right? Because if you're playing on this build and you're scared to shoot, you're hurting yourself, man. You're hurting the build. You're hurting your teammates. You're hurting everybody on the court. We put 3 on this build for a reason. We got shoot and take over for a reason. So use every single thing that comes with this build. Because if you're not, that's on you. That's on you, right? Jabari Smith, PJ Tucker, LaMarcus Aldridge. You make sure you copy everything right here exactly how it says, and make sure you pay attention to what I'm about to say. Release speed, slow it down if you want to increase your green window. Now, if you're a point guard and you like to ISO and shoot quick shots and get stuff up like that, release speed, you may want to keep it where it's at. But just know, when you do slow it down, your green window will increase. So however you want to do that and operate, you go ahead and do what you got to do. 17%, 83%. You got to at least be 6'10". You got to at least have an 84 plus mid-range or 3. Now, I know all y'all don't got that, so slow down, buddy. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? I got jump shots for y'all. So this is the best jump shot I would choose if you're able to unlock this. But if you can't, don't worry. Don't worry or think, bro, I'm not going to be able to make this build like this or similar. Because you will. Even if you got a center you got now and he not this play style, having on the best jump shot at least going to make you shoot 25, 30, 40% better. At least in a week or two. But you got to practice and get shots up, right? So we get to the jumpers. Let's go. Every center in 2K25. But take a screenshot of this list right here. Some of the best jumpers in the game that I'm using. So if one of these do not work for you, do not hesitate. Pause this video. Send a screenshot. Send it to your homie who just sold you yesterday at the rec center. Send it to your friend who's losing games every day at the park and you watching them lose games, man. So without further ado, 6'5" to 6'9" guards, your time has come. Let's go. Get me off the screen, man. 6'5" to 6'9" players, man. I do got one of the jump shots on them. My go-to is the Jalen Tyson, Sadiq Bey, Oscar Robertson jumper, which you do need at least a 82 mid-range or 3, which is obtainable. Like everybody should at least have that right here. So it's a lot of good shots to choose from, honestly, but just find one whichever works for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good shots on here. But you made it to the end of this video. Hit that like button. Comment down below. Do you think you can stop this 7-1 demigod if you matched it with me at the rec theater or 1v1 court? And tell me why. Because we could find out, man. It's your boy Kobeazy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Swerve. Thank God I will legit swerve. Thank God I will legit swerve.